for calling Bug Fix. I am Grace, the virtual assistant that will help you today. How can I assist you today?
Yes, I'm having a cockroach problem in my house that I would like to get fixed.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear you're dealing with an insect problem. We can definitely help with that. Could you tell me the size of your home in square feet so that I can provide you with the best extermination options and pricing?
My house is about 1,500 square feet.
Mm-hmm. I have that as 1500. Is that correct?
Yes.
Usually for a medium-sized home like yours, our service runs about $200 for a one-time visit or $275 for comprehensive service with multiple treatments and preventive measures. Which of these options would suit you best?
Which one do you recommend?
Okay, I understand you're looking for a recommendation. Based on your home size, I think the comprehensive service would be the best option for you. It provides multiple treatments and preventive measures that ensure your home is completely cockroach-free. Which of these options would suit you best?
I think I'll go for the comprehensive one.
Mm-hmm. Great. Next, let's schedule the service at your convenience. Let me take down a few details to book your appointment. Could you please provide me with your address, including zip code, state, and city?
Yes, that'd be 23 Maple Valley, Los Angeles, California, 34510.
I have that as 23 Maple Valley, Los Angeles, California, 34510. The street name, Maple Valley, is spelled Maplevallley. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. And may I ask your first name?
My first name is Sebastian.
Mm-hmm. So that first name was Sebastien. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Uh-huh. And last name?
That'd be Shergill.
So that last name was Shergill. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Uh-huh. What day and time works for you? The first available appointment we have is tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning. Does that work?
That works great.
Uh-huh. I have that as tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right.
Uh-huh. And would the number you are calling from be the best mobile number to contact you on?
Yes, it would.
Okay. Thank you, Sebastian. Your appointment is now confirmed. You'll receive a reminder call or text closer to the date. If you need to make any changes or have further questions, feel free to call us. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
So what you just saw here was our AI agent Grace working as a virtual agent for a fictional company we called Bugfix, which does pest control. And as you can see here, Grace was able to recommend me some options based on my house size and was able to pick up on which type of infestation and pests I was struggling with, and also being able to book an appointment with me for them to come in and do my bug fix. I'm just going to jump in and show you in the UI how easy it was to set this up in Gridspace and how you can set this up for yourself, and some information we collected in the call itself. Now, this is the playbook of our whole flow. This is where we have the script and the flow of the call, where we have, of course, the intro page, and then we have the types of pest. Now, you notice here that I didn't write in cockroach as an option. We have three options here, which goes to three routes to 3 pages. We have insects, rodents, and birds, because Grace is intelligent, so she can pick up on these clues. Like, for example, if I had said rats, it would go to rodents, or birds or bats, it would go to birds and others. So she can pick up on these nuances in the caller and what the caller wants to do, where the caller wants to go. So I said cockroaches, so cockroaches. So this was insects in this case. And then she asked me for the home size, which we save as a number. We save it in a tag called home size. This is where we save all the information in tags. And then we go into our logic node, our formula, which basically checks the tag we just created. If it's less than 1,000 square meters, it's a small home. If it's larger than 2,500 square meters, it's large home. And if it's anything in between, otherwise it goes to the medium one, which I was. And then, of course, it recommends me some options based on my home size. And as you saw here, she was able to recommend me one based on my house size. And that's also because we have created a knowledge base, which is quite easy. We just have, here we have pasted in our knowledge base on our services, and we have indexed them. So she has that available to her. When a customer asks about services or recommendations, she can recommend a service based on the caller's problem and house size. And the caller chose, in this case, I chose comprehensive services. And then she collects some information from me, like the address, we have the address type, first name, last name, and you can collect as much information you want here. We have just created a form. You can also make them optional if you want, but we want to collect all this information. And at the end here, we want to schedule an appointment. And we are an appointment type where we are getting the available times from a connector, which I'll show you a bit later. We were getting it from a connector, which is basically communicate with our Google Calendar. And she's then offering some times. If I had said no, she would look up more times. In this case, the first available time was available for me. So then she creates an appointment in my Google Calendar. And then we ask again if it's okay to use the same number to contact you up again. And yes. So we go into the last page where we then create the appointment. We run a connector, which is communicating with our Google Calendar. And we create an appointment and we lead them out. And here is the call flow, which is the overall flow of the whole call. We have our inlet node where we are calling in. This is the number we have chosen. And here we are running a connector, which is communicating with our Google Calendar, getting all available times. And here is our bot, where we are running our bot. We have our knowledge base added. So this is the information she has available to her. And we also have our playbook, which is then the script of the call flow. And then a hang-up node, which leads them out. And lastly, if we go into our calls, this was the call I just did with Grace. And as you can see here, we have some more information. We have a summary of the call, that the caller had a cockroach problem, and the agent recommended the comprehensive services and multiple treatments to preventative measures. And the caller chose the comprehensive services. So we don't need to read necessarily this transcript to get an idea. We can just read the summary. And also, if we go into performance, we can get the performance of the agent and the caller's emotions. So here we have the agent performance, which was helpful, professional, and patient. And the caller's emotion was polite and satisfied. And as you can see here, we can also start a quality assurance form. We can train the agent if we were unhappy with her performance or if she should have mentioned something else. Now, as you saw here, the whole flow is built up by a few building blocks like the playbooks, call flow, and connectors. But this took me about 1 hour to set up, or even less, depending on your skill level. So as you saw, we can get a quite powerful bot with advanced functionality, which is a simple few blocks in GridSpace. Now, if you would like to test out more demos for yourself, you can go on our website and check out the demos there. You can also create a free trial account, 14 days, to play around in Grace yourself and figure out the best bot for your business. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below and we'll answer any questions you have there.